Hello gamers, hello noobs. Quinn yet again, filling in for Pat, joining with Mr. Dark Psyduck, and we got a special game today. Pretty stacked lobby, I think.
Yeah. Oh, hey Quinn, it's good to be here.
Nice to meet. Nice to meet. This is Baxy's first game of the tournament, I think. Yeah.
I think it's his second because he was actually in the I commentated his other game actually.
Oh, yesterday.
Um, I think it was Wednesday. Him,
Okay.
him and Pingu were in the same game.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Well, let's look at these M1s. 1.2 is kind of resing ref. 1.3. I'm picking meme. 1.4 is very interesting.
yeah.
It's kind of just.
Well, we have 1.1 hammer blocking JSM,
Yeah.
and then me and Matt.
Meme Man's just
I don't know
killing
who's
it
gonna.
in one of Ref's teams, even though Refon picked him. It's also signaling to Eevee that, like, if Meme Man and Eevee are a team, then the spies are exactly Maxi Ref.
Well, I don't think left hand side and Eevee can be a team anyways, because like Maxi isn't hammer blocking his spy mate in a tourney game.
Right.
Um
Well, I mean, Meme Man is giving Eevee one team exactly. And it's also, like, shitting on Ref, and.
yeah. Well, let's see. Well, he's giving him zigzag and anti-ref in Maxi. So I guess he's giving Eevee two teams. But it is an interesting 1.4 for sure.
Well, 1.3 would be wrong in Zigzag.
Well, 1.3 wouldn't be on
Sorry,
zigzag,
1.2
right?
rather. I'm sorry, 1.2 would be wrong if Meme Man is giving
Oh,
Eevee
you're right.
Zigzag. So it's
You're right, you're
exactly
right.
one team.
He's giving him exactly anti-ref Maxi. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Piku kind of has a free pick. Actually, I'm not sure. He can't really pick Meme Man because it's 2.5. Can't really. I mean, I don't think he would pick Ref either, just because 1.4 happened and it's just kind of. Meme Man and Ref surely are not the same team because I don't think a pick like 1.4 happens. And you can't really pick either JSM or Max because of 1.1. I think Eevee's probably the pick out that's best. I'm trying to think of adds to this too, though. I'm not sure there's many. Or adds to M1 plus 1.
Well, yeah, like we said, if mission ones are correct, then JSM's the only add to it.
Right. JSM is taking off Pingu. Maxi's taking off both.
Yeah.
I mean,
It,
I guess it makes
mm,
sense. Well, on 2.5, I'm not really sure. Would you just pick JSM and Eevee? I mean, it depends on what Eevee picks, I guess, because Eevee might have something else to pick. But I think Eevee should probably think of repicking 2.1. Takes Pingu and Ref.
wow. That is so interesting. After 1.4, because he's telling me man to pick his own 1.4.
I mean, surely Eevee's taken off this M2 now, as
We
is Pingu.
probably we yeah, we could see like a ref and Maxi on 2.5 or something like that.
Yeah, I'll just repick of 2.2.
Uh,
I mean,
I
what
don't
res
think
roll is Eevee picking that though? Just a
well, he's not doing it as a spy with like I don't know, like a spy with JSM or something. Like he's not taking himself off in that. Ooh, but he gets picked by ref. This is really interesting, man.
yeah. So it seems the table is just trying to spy Me Man, but then what does Me Man even have to pick? JSM Maxi?
Um, he might have to override his 1.4 or just pick like
I think he has to pick J. I think he can either override 1.4 or just pick JSM and Maxi.
yeah,
Because
this is gonna be
2.3
interesting.
is like really spying Me Man, and Ref is now overriding his own 1.3 on 2.4 to spy Me Man. So like Me Man kind of just has top, but that's I'm not. I don't know. Top feels weird. Or maybe.
Top after no, after 1.1 and 1.5,
Yeah.
top would be pretty bigger.
I don't know. It feels like Me Man is
Um,
already just out of teams.
yeah, it is kind of rough. Um, I guess it could be bottom with like someone messing up.
Well, if it's bottom with someone messing up, it would be himself with 1.4.
Right.
And 1.2, like, it can be. I guess it's a wrong M1, but I don't think it's as much of a sin as what 1.4 is. I mean, I think if I'm in Me Man spot, I'd probably end up picking, like, JSM and Maxi. Well, I mean, the only add to that would be Eevee, I think, actually. So maybe. I don't know what I would pick. I really don't understand 2.3.
Yeah, he's Eevee's kind of begging to get himself taken off. And yeah, okay, we get a repick of 2.2.
Yeah, succeeding.
Ooh,
I guess Zigzag is possible. Anti Pingu Eevee.
a Pingu Eevee. Oh yeah,
In
that
fact,
is possible.
that's like really, really possible. Actually, I don't know why I didn't consider that.
Yeah. And what does Pingu doesn't really have a good pick here
No, absolutely
after
not.
the
I mean, yeah, it doesn't even. Maybe. No, I was going to say Square, but I feel like 2.1 doesn't happen on Square. But
yeah.
even Ref's pick is just. Okay, well, in the world that M2 is clean, what even would be the PR line? I mean, I think the
Um
most likely line is just. I mean, the most likely clean team is Zigzag at the moment. Like anti Penguin just makes a lot of sense. But the way
yeah,
these M2s,
zigzag or bottom or
yeah, the way these M2s played out is very, very weird. Um, this pick's actually fine.
yeah, because Me Man would be the one to float that mission too.
Yeah,
Um, after he's kind of spied
yeah.
and it's approved
Oh, it's
and it's
clean.
clean.
Huh.
Oh,
Well,
um, yeah, because what do we think the PR line is here?
I mean, 2.3 is really insane. Because it's the only. I mean, it's definitely. I mean, I don't know. I feel like 1.4 is kind of just a self spy, like I said. Or like it's giving Eevee one team and Eevee doesn't even pick it.
Yeah, he's really putting his sphere of influence into the game with that pick.
Yep.
But like he's kind of asking himself to get taken off. Um,
Well, Eevee, I guess, has PR info to kill Anti Ref Maxi. Like, maybe he's like.
could it be Eevee to Pingu and Me Man?
Yeah, I mean, Eevee,
I
Pingu,
feel
and
like
Meman can pick that 2.3 just because he knows that, like.
he wants he wants to take a Merlin off mission two.
Well, no, it's
I feel like
because Meman's 1.4 is telling Eevee that Ref Maxi is a spy team, but if Eevee's Percy to Pingu Meman, then that spy team is two VTs, which isn't possible. So Eevee can be Percy
right.
to Pingu in that line. He can also just be Merlin, and if he's Merlin,
Yeah, actually, if he's Percy to Me Man, he definitely shouldn't be doing that 2.3 because he's setting up the team. Like Me Man's team is right inside and himself
yeah,
most likely. I don't know. We had some zoo picks here.
yeah. Well, the only wrong M1 is what 1.3,
Well, yeah, 1.3. You know
and
what? I'm
he
just
should
gonna unmerlin.
on Merlin
Even though
Ref.
2.4 is yeah, 2.4 is strong, but I'm probably just gonna unmerlin ref
Yep.
for 1.3.
I mean, if Eevee's, I mean, what is the line of Eevee's Merlin? Because the spies are saying that if Maxie's Merlin, the Percival's Eevee, but I don't think Eevee would pick that 2.3 in that line. With Me-Man as Morgana. Unless he already morgs Me-Man right away just because if he's Merlin on anti-ref Maxie, he's just dead. In which case he goes to that team later or just morgs him right away.
It's possible. Actually, given 2.3, I think Eevee should be VT or Merlin. I don't know, man. Like, he's really setting up. Like, he's asking. If he's Percy to me, man, is he really asking a Merlin to pick his own 1.4? I don't know.
Oh yeah, because it would just be 1.4 would be the pick that's standard, yeah. I mean, but then ref isn't even like. But is ref really picking that 2.4 though? Like, would he not just be picking, adding to M1 or picking like Me-Man Eevee? Well, he actually can't even pick Me-Man Eevee. I'm not sure. Pingu defended his 1.5 pick, which I mean is fine. I think his 1.5 pick is like is the correct pick anyway. Because of the whole charade that happened with 1.3, 1.4, and also I don't think he should be picking into the 1.1 off pick.
1.5 is fine.
Yeah. Jason is saying ref is VT or Merlin. I don't think ref Merlin's picking this 1.3 though. I don't know though.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1.4 is really 1.4 is just a self spy.
Yeah.
I mean, my top shot right now is Eevee to Pingu just because of the 2.3 pick being really weird, and he's killing anti-ref Maxi with that pick. With that Pingu also trying to defend 1.5 and also the 3.1 clean slam. Or maybe he's just going with the M2s, like he's looking at 2.2 and 2.3 to get, or sorry, 2.3 and 2.4 together, and he's just like adding himself to that.
I mean, yeah, Eevee to Pingu is possible. It just kind of, like I said, weird to ask your Merlin to re-pick his 1.4.
Right.
Like he's asking for ref and me, man.
Yeah.
After 1.4, I guess it's possible.
Okay, well.
I might lock in. I mean, Pingu can still be Merlin.
With someone else,
like it can be
Percy.
Ref to Pingu, Maxi to Pingu is possible.
1.3 is kind of crazy though, no? In ref to Pingu Me-Man?
Yeah, he's kind of just deciding, like, picking a Merlin.
Yep, and just going with it. What about, or in the line Maxi to Pingu Man, I mean, what was this, M2? This M2 is a full accused. Why wouldn't Maxi like anti-JSM ref? Does he just really hate 1.4 that much? Because Maxi's technically an add to M1 plus 1, but he chooses not to go with it. I guess that could also be the case where he's Percy to Pingu Me-Man and JSM ref are just two VTs.
Well, he's not, like, so Eevee does 1.2,
yeah,
which off-picks Maxi and Me-Man.
Sure.
So I think Maxi's accused makes sense as any role.
Oh, wait, yeah, he's not really an ad because of 1.2. You're right. Okay. I don't know. The M1s are just really, really weird.
Yeah. I think I'm between Eevee and Pingu Shot. 2.3 is just the pick that I'm a little bit unsure of. Like, I'm not really sure why. I mean, it's a good pick by Eevee, but I'm just not sure why he picked it.
Well, Pingu has two Percivals in Eevee and Maxi. If you and I are just agreeing that 1.3 isn't Merlin, we can skip that and therefore think about the other two. Or if Eevee's Merlin, then Percival is probably not ref as well. Um,
Yeah, I don't think it's ref to Eevee. And it's not, it's probably not Pingu to Eevee, setting up a 2 Merlin 2.5.
um,
So Eevee, I mean, it's possible, but I think Pingu had other picks
well,
there.
that would leave Eevee's
If it's
Percy to be Maxi.
right, so Maxi to Eevee,
Maxi to Eevee, Eevee to Pingu,
or
Maxi to Pingu. Are the three
those
lines.
are my top lines right now.
And does Maxi Merlin have any equity? I think he.
He does, but I think in a game like this, when he does 2.2, I think you probably let him live.
Yeah. Okay.
And he had a run. Yeah, that's just my assumption.
Okay. Well, in case it's just two. It's just Pingu with two Percys and Eevee with one Percy. And it's just which one do we go
Yeah.
with?
What was your old username, by the way? I
I
was
u-
trying to think of
I
it.
used to go by.
It was
I used to go by Nikolai. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you used to go by Nico, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And I was giga dog shit at the game, and I still am. But chilling.
Nice. Well, I'm probably gonna lock in Pingu as my guest Merlin.
Right.
I don't know what you're thinking,
I
but
mean, yeah. I mean, it's like 66-33 versus Pingu and Eevee. Like Eevee is a person to Pingu, Max is a person to Pingu, and Eevee is a Merlin with Maxi Percy. But there's no real way to distinguish between them other than like reading chat. And is Pingu really a VT trying to defend his 1.5? That's basically what we're deciding. Like Pingu's VT or Merlin.
right. I mean, yeah.
So, hmm.
And if Pingu's a VT, then it's like squarely Maxi to Eevee, I feel.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know. Is 2.3 necessary as Merlin?
I'm gonna read some chat
Like it feels all right. Yeah, you can reach
because I
that.
because I
I
didn't
have
read
10
any of the.
minutes left.
There's a lot of chat that happened this game. Um. Pingu's the one to talk about 2.3. Like, 2.3 is picked, and then Pingu says two accuses and would make the awkward 2.3. What is he shading clean for?
Hmm.
And then Percy says he has a feeling he didn't like M1 plus 1, or maybe so that 1.4 happened. Okay.
Oh, did that chat? I missed that chat. Let me
Yeah,
see.
because Pingu, yeah, when 2.3 got picked, he said he called 2.3 awkward, even though it's clean. Very weird.
Who accuses, and we make that awkward 2.3. Oh, hmm. That is
And then
interesting.
he defends his M1. Is he ever Percy to ref?
And he's just like open pursuing 1.5.
Yeah. Um,
Uh, I guess it's possible. And then ref does that 2.4.
yeah.
It's possible. It's always reasonable to pick me. Hmm.
Well, ref also, when
I don't
M2
know.
succeeds, he says, I'm so sheep by Maxi, didn't expect him to float. So basically, ref is just like rezzing Maxi, and now Eevee, and then Maxi's saying Eevee can go on M3.
I missed that chat.
And JSM's between the Pingu and Eevee shots. I mean, I don't know. It's just the read that we have to make is what role, like, Pingu's either VT or Merlin. Or maybe some other weird combo, but is he VT or Merlin shading 2.3 and then defending his 1.5?
Hmm. That chat seems weird. I'm a little bit conflicted,
I
but
almost want to unmerlin it, but I'm not sure. Which would make the line Maxi to Eevee.
yeah.
Alright.
Unless if it really is like Pingu to Ref, that's I guess that's possible.
Alright, well, I'm gonna make Eevee my GM just because of Pingu's chat, and if Pingu's Merlin, he sheeped me.
I think that's fair. I think it's a good play by Pingu if he's Merlin.
Yep. To also just slam clean into that. But I guess he can just be looking at 2.3, 2.4, and just, like, going with it. I don't know if Pingu to Ref would actually pick that 1.3.
I I I don't think he would either, but
Hard to tell.
I mean, Me-Man's talking about it here. Pingu
Yeah.
to Ref, Defo on the table.
I mean, it is on the table, but it's just when 1.2 is like when 1.2 is correct and it's hammer blocking Maxi off of it's taking Maxi off of M2. Or at least saying that well, obviously Maxi and Meeman are not the same team, is what 1.2 is saying, but Meeman still picks Maxi on his M2 and just like takes Eevee off. So he just completely ignored 2.3's request and just picked his own thing.
Yeah.
And I guess if Maxi and if Me-Man and Eevee are like, even Me-Man are not two res doing that, and I guess someone can make the read that they're not two spies doing that either, and therefore, hmm. I guess it also
I
just
don't know if
yeah.
I think if it's Pingu to Ref too, I don't think he like complains about 2.3. Like he's kind of
Well, that'll be an open Percy if he's complaining about that
yeah,
2.3.
he is kind of
And
open
is
Percying
he
if
really
it's
gonna do
Pingu to
that?
Ref.
Is someone of that tier of player really gonna do that? I'm not sure.
I mean, he could do it just because people would be like, Pingu would never do that. Like, playing the mind games, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to stick with my guess Merlin as Pingu.
Okay. Well, in the
It could
reference.
be Eevee, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's just a chat read game. Like there's combos that work like just on like mechanics alone, like Pingu to Eevee kind of, Eevee to Pingu, Max to Eevee. There's a bunch of
Yeah.
combos that exist, and it's just a chat read game, and it seems you and I disagree on what the chat read is, which is it happens.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're right. Like, his chat is weird, so I don't know what to make of it.
Hmm. Well, I have like
I'm
4 minutes
curious.
left or 3 minutes left.
Yeah, they have like three
I mean, VT
minutes.
Max to Eevee's line. Yeah, they're fighting the Max to Eevee line, which is what I also think is probable.
Yeah,
Ref to
that
Eevee.
is a possible one. Or Ref to Eevee, even.
I didn't look at Ref to Eevee. Is Ref to Eevee really doing 1.3 though?
Yeah, and probably not 2.4. So, yeah, it probably is Maxi to Eevee, Eevee to Pingu.
Yeah.
And I'd really love a res win here for my
Let me
fantasy
figure out
team.
what team I want. Yeah, I want a res win just because I want my team to win.
Yeah.
Man, my team was so good at the start. We were like 8-0, and then now we're fifth place.
Yeah, you guys were crushing it at the
Yeah.
start.
I don't even know what went wrong. I guess just unlucky games.
Yeah, tourney, you can't predict tourneys. It's a lot of RNG.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, the Spies are
Uh,
what teams 3 and 6. So I think I think you and I can both agree that Team 6 is just out of the tournament at this point, even though they have like
oh yeah,
two full days left to play.
yeah, absolutely.
But
Everyone else is still in contention though, for sure.
I don't know about team. I don't know about Team 1 or team. I don't know who's in fourth place. I think Eevee's team's in fourth place. I don't actually.
We're in second place. We're in second place actually.
Oh, you're in second place.
We're like
Well,
a
Lamarcus' team
couple.
is
Yeah.
first. You're in second. Oh, Maxi's team is in fifth place right now. Yeah. Oh no, Maxi's team's in
Yeah.
fourth.
Either
And
you're. Yeah. I don't know. You and Maxi are close.
yeah.
All right. Who are they shooting? They own Merlin Pingu.
They're saying Eevee's VT or Merlin. I mean, Eevee could be first to Pingu, but I don't know.
I'm
Uh,
curious.
but we okay only to Pingu, but they okay. So they're on Merlin. It is. Oh, it is ref to Eevee. Okay.
Oh, it is Eevee. Okay.
Huh.
Interesting. 2.3 is really strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
unfortunate
Well.
because it like Pingu is a top shot if he doesn't mention 2.3.
Yeah. Good chat read on that.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, Quinn.
No
That
problem.
was a good game.
Very good game. Peace, bro.
See you.
And thanks for watching.